Fuck it, I win. And I give credit to my posted false grin, the one you're used to seeing, concealing the fire and brimstone within. My mask. It lay thin, brittle, and crazy glued to my raw, thick skin. It's what gets me through the day. I'm undetected. What hides the truth from society's prying eye, and I don't know if I can control it. That's its name, its title, it's rendered indescribable. It is itself because I am myself, but myself is a work of fiction written by prescription. And the truth is yearning to be called upon. It demands its moment to rip through my flesh and shatter that mask and ask anyone to dare put it back. And I fear that day. But for now, my cold-held soul overflows this episodic mold, and I stomp down this ripped, lone, paper-wrinkled, eroded road, and I do call it my own. And held high is your sympathetic lie. You're not wrong for it, and you're certainly not held accountable. There's just nothing else to say. You extend your sympathy, the epitome of your lie, but at least you try. For my resistance is growing and sewing my soul shut tight with this rigid resilience and this fictitious, disrupted ink test. There is no fucking ink! There is no fucking ink! It's a blank goddamn page. With nothing but the shadows of my doubts soaking into its fibers. And it's always been that way. It has never been clear to me. And I'm sure there's a more creative word to use in rhyme, but nothing describes the sheer impact of that unclear but the word fear. I am terrified. And it may not sound that insane, but my greatest fear is to die and have no one remember my name. To be gone, lost, swept away like the dirt to a janitor's broom. But maybe that's my steam, the thrust for my engine. Or it could just be the thought that lingers through the mind of everyone crowding the world in whole, and I just dwell on it, forever overanalyzing. Stuck, shackled, nailed down, yet somehow I feel like I'm on a never-ending treadmill, head still, but mind flailing around in an incomprehensible pattern of angst. I wish I had more strength. You know, I remember telling a story as a kid about my grandfather, and how I once woke up and saw him through a window as he readied himself for a jog in the morning. He wore a gray sweatshirt and sweatpants and a winter hat. And I remember watching him as he went right up to a car and lifted it directly over his head in order to move it out of his chosen path. Amazing. Now, it may be a tall tale, but I hold on tight. I need to live that tall tale. I need my story to end with the strength in my veins to lift the burdens that I have over my head and support it, if not move it, while I live the life of a happy man. But like I said, it's unclear to me. The fibers soak in those shadows, and without a shadow of a doubt, that page will remain blank, though grow darker in shade. An explanation unexplainable. What is wrong? Shit, I'm incapable. So staple a label and let chase eludication, but never able to catch it. A never-ending treadmill.